welcome back to Tech Talk. I'm Daren Ali. Now viewers, I've shown you about the parts that consist of a basic computer. Now let's build your own basic computer. Building your own computer can be a very fun process and will result in a faster computer than most of you can purchase in stores. It can also be a frustrating process when there are problems which makes no sense. However, the sense of accomplishment after fixing them can really boost your ego. I won't say it's easy, but it is a lot easier than most of you would think. All it simply requires is putting a few cards into certain slots and a few cables into certain connectors. There isn't really any wiring or anything required. Let's start with the basics. Let's only connect the motherboard, the hard drive, the CPU, and the RAM into the computer case. And we'll wait to add other components like the video card, the CD drive, and the sound card. You can actually start a computer without the hard drive connected, but it won't do much. Before purchasing any components, make sure that it is compatible for the type of motherboard and the type of processor that you are building into your PC. I'll go over the basic procedures. There are a lot more required, but I will try to keep it as simple as I can. Firstly, open your case. There will be a plate that the motherboard will go on. Use the screw or plastic anchors to connect the motherboard solidly. Simply lie the motherboard into the case with the connectors at the back. Now, with the motherboard connected, I connect the hard drive next. Then I insert the RAM chip. Now, if you look closely at a stick of RAM, there is a certain groove in the RAM. This groove securely fits the RAM into the motherboard. Then I connect the jumpers for the switch in the front of the case to the motherboard. Connect the appropriate jumpers to their connectors. Attach the CPU into the CPU socket. Be sure to apply thermal grease. Thermal grease increases the thermal conductivity of the microchip by filling microscopic air gaps. The chip only have one way of connectivity. Be sure to look for the arrow and lock the chip. Next, you attach the heatsink and connect the CPU fan. Be sure that the heatsink is correctly locked in place. Next, attach the power supply unit and connect the cables which power the motherboard, hard drive, CD drive, and fans. Then connect the data transfer cable from the hard drive to the motherboard. This can be either IDE or SATA cables, and also connect the cable for the CD drive. Finally, you attach the case cover after verifying that all screws and cables are properly fastened. So guys, there you have it. You have learned to put your basic computer together. I started by explaining all the necessary parts that is required to build a basic computer. And I have shown you how to connect and put together each component. This concludes our episode for this week. Don't forget, you can email me at daren.ali@mayarcabletv.com or call me during office hours at 221-7674 extension 128. That number again, 221-7674 extension 128. Stay tuned for more of Tech Talk.